Hey, it's your girl Glenda A with the BWA Shoutout, bringing you the best in news, entertainment, and food. And today, I want to talk to you guys about 5 things that no one is talking about that happened at the Olympics. I mean, there's been plenty of talk about the Olympics and everything that has gone on. Mostly it's been about the horrible breakdancing competition. We've definitely heard about that. I mean, you could have picked up anybody off the streets in New York City and they would have done a better job. Also, people were talking about the beautiful athletes. I don't know why. I mean, the athletes have been beautiful since Wilma Rudolph. I mean, has anyone forgotten about FloJo? I mean, the athletes have always been beautiful. The women athletes. Of course, we talked about Simone Biles, LeBron James. Yes, they are the GOATs of this era. But there are 5 things that no one is talking about that happened at the Olympics, and I'm going to break them down to you right now. Okay, and this is for people who are really into the Olympics. Like, I watch every sport, okay? So for the true Olympic watchers, here are 5 things that they haven't talked about. All right, number 1, the Chinese swimmers, the Chinese divers. What happened to them this year? I mean, in the past, I mean, the Chinese divers, rock solid. I mean, you wouldn't see any low scores. This year, men and women, they were really cracking under the pressure. Like, what is going over there in China? Like, you know, I'm seeing a kink in the armor there. I mean, nobody really talked about that, but I was kind of like, what is happening over there in China? I don't know. You know, I'm gonna need some further investigation because they were cracking left and right. And then the second thing that happened that nobody's talking about, what's going on with the USA-Jamaica rivalry? I mean, where were the Jamaican athletes? You know, I do know what happened with some of the female sprinters, but just overall, you know, where's the next Usain? I mean, what is going on? Because really, it was just kind of like, you know, where's the competition? You know, there were some other countries that I hadn't even heard of, like Botswana. I mean, you know, I was like, okay, I mean, I see we have talent in other countries, but I still wanted to see that USA-Jamaica rivalry. I really missed that at the Olympics this year. Number 3, what was going on with the long distance runners? I was like, United States placing in 5,000s, and you know, I'm like, what is happening here? I'm like, where were the people from Ethiopia? Where are the, you know, we got Norway at the top. I was like, when did this switch, you know, come about? I mean, it's good to see, but it's just unusual, you know. We haven't really talked about it. United States distance running has really become a thing. So I'm just like, okay, I mean, good for us, but I'm glad, you know, I just wanted to see some of these other countries who are usually more dominant in those areas, you know, some of the African countries. And then also the 4th thing that nobody is talking about is, did y'all see that Olympic showcase with South Sudan versus the United States men's basketball? Look, they might have underestimated that competition because South Sudan, they was about to take it to the U.S. men. And in those last 8 seconds, look, I think they was really sweating, like palms sweating. Like, they was like, hold on, these dudes, they up here playing. I mean, final score 100-101. You know, I think that really helped them to tighten up though. So when they came into the Olympics, you know, they weren't playing with these people. But South Sudan really gave them a run for their money, and they weren't playing. They were really sweating over that. And then the 5th thing that nobody is talking about, Snoop Dogg. I mean, we talked about Snoop Dogg, but can we get into the outfits that he was wearing though? Like, can he? Okay, you heard it here first. Snoop Dogg needs to be the designer of the next Olympics outfits for the athletes. You know, first of all, can I even purchase some of these outfits that Snoop had on? I mean, he had on this one like hoodie with the hair out. I got all this hair too. I would love that. The hoodie. Snoop was just doing it, okay? And I get it, Ralph Lauren, respected designer, but we need somebody, a little more fresh, innovative, forward thinking. So then when it comes to LA, I'm putting in the buzz now. Let's get Snoop in on the designing for the athletes' clothing. And then also we can have a clothing line so that people can go ahead and purchase. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I want to buy some of these outfits and things that Snoop had on. He really was rocking. He was doing the thing. And I was just like, okay, Snoop, I'm liking this vibe he had on. So those right there, those are the 5 things that nobody really was talking about in the Olympics. Let me know what y'all think about these things. Let me know, weigh in. I'm definitely looking forward to the Olympics coming up in LA. I'm looking into tickets already. Like, it's gonna be a once in a lifetime type of thing. So I want to be there. I want to have on some Snoop original designs, and hopefully we'll see you at the next Olympics. All right, well, this is your girl Glenda A for the BWA Shoutout, bringing you the best in news, sports, food, and entertainment.